All right, so I'm gonna pause this. We'll get everything set over for this. This is this is going to be FEMBOY Feast for the month of May 2022. Part duh. Tonight's menu is going to be some handmade boigies, some burger, and we're also going to be making some homemade Chik-fil-a chicken sandwiches. Without supporting a company that only pretends to like gay people. But yeah, we'll run you through the links and we'll thank everyone for their contributions to make this a possibility. If you want to hang out with us, we're going to play some games in a little bit, play some golf, so check out the Discord. There's a link to the YouTube to catch up on all the previous streams. We'll thank our friends at SkyTech for hooking us up with some tech for the stream. We will also shout out the Throne wish list. Those of you that have been using it to get those extra cooking votes, you are super fabulous. So I am gonna trot my ass on over there, and I'm gonna stop pretending my fucking other keyboard is plugged in. And we'll give one last shout. Tonight's music provided, of course, as per usual, by our friend Celador. Anyway. Alright, what up, shitbirds? Everybody hear me? Yeah, I know the pans are a thing I haven't finished yet. Well, at least the one that's out. So let me get chat up, and then we need to have a discussion about how we want to proceed for this cooking stream. I'm still gonna try and throw in Chrono Cross in a little bit too. Okay, get the volume on this. Okay, so our first question of the night is, how do we want to do the burgers? Because we can either cast iron these, or we can do it on like a flat top. It's up to y'all, really. Pretty kitchen. It's tiny. It's very, very tiny. For reference, I'm 5'9". So there's the tip of the camera. I have another look to the wall. It's very, very tiny. Yeah, I know. I am a unique-looking individual, that is for sure. So here's the deal. We're gonna have to, if we use the griddle, that's fine. I can start working on two things at once. If we're gonna do cast iron for the burgers, which will give them a little bit more of like a sear or a crunch, like a smash burger style, we're going to probably do one after the other. I'm actually gonna put my contacts in really quick too. Anyway, y'all decide. Yo, thanks for the reset, dude. Anyway.
Looking good, my dude.
I can't do that. Anyway, we doing cast iron or griddle? Pick. Ah, fuck, I forgot to change the Twitch category. Hold on, let me update the title really quick, too. Cast iron, cast iron, cast iron. Looks like mainly cast iron. Got it. All right, so we still have to do Chrono Cross tonight. All right, I'll get that going then. Alright, cast iron it is. Now, you're going to hear a lot of noise going on in the background. I have to dig out the mixer because, well, very limited space here. So, you know, we'll just make shit happen, as we always do. That is the trash. Alright, so... we need to mix it. And then this bad boy obviously does not have a reach. So we are going to have to take our time getting the cast iron heated up. That's a thing. You can't just, you know, throw it on and throw meat into it. Alright. So that's going to go there. Oh, that's simple enough. Okay, we do need... this is a little bit too wide bore. Gonna have to go with something smaller, like that. Decent diameter. Oh, the whole thing just flies right out. That's alright, I don't need my fingers. Looks good. Okay. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do if we're going to make these from scratch, I have been smart and yesterday decided to defrost a bit of meat. So I'm just basically going to cube that bitch up. And it's a bit of sirloin. I'll probably add in some bacon too, just for flavor. Now the thing is with this, I want it a little bit chilled still. So we're probably just gonna toss it right in. Actually, if you wanna be really smart about this, I'm actually gonna disassemble this. And while we're working, okay, this is what I need. This is the grinder blade. I'm gonna toss this in the freezer really quick. And just kind of let it chill there for a bit while we keep everything else up. I think that's all I need. Yeah, there's nothing else in there that's a cutting mechanism. Perfect. So, there's your tip of the day. Grab some paper plates, catch that when it's done. Alright. First thing I'm gonna do, let's try out this new knife. Shoutouts to Imp for this one. Nice little Santoku from Binging with Babish. And I'm basically just going to cube this so it fits in there. Cool, so this is actually still a little frozen on the inside, which I'm okay with. Not like frozen, but you can tell it's definitely like still got its freezy edge on. I'm probably gonna just take the fat cap with this. This should be like somewhere near an 80-20 once it's all mixed together. Hopefully this works. I haven't tested any of this out yet, so we're basically just kind of gonna fucking fly blind here. Alright, any questions so far? Get that blade out of the freezer. That took a little bit less time than I thought it would. But hey, blade's nice and cold, which is good. That'll help prevent this from like kind of par cooking the meat. Nope. All right. Take this out. Okay, that literally just fucking works. Alrighty. So, I'm just gonna start putting fucking little cubes of meat in it and see what happens. And away we go. Would you look at that? Beautiful. For those of you that can't hear what this sounds like, it's interesting. Terrifying, really. Should be good. Or pretty darn near close enough. This stuff will make its way eventually into the dishwasher. Anyway, everybody okay? We're all good? No one terrified by the big loud machine? That works really damn well. That's an O-ring for something. Figure this out really quick. Alright, so we'll play that. This probably goes like that. Yep, right over the top. Figured it out. Genius. Genius level strats. Anyway, we will basically just disassemble all this, put it fucking back. Somewhere there's a joke to be made about you driving a fucking Miata. I don't know if it's my place to fucking make it though. Alright, everyone say goodbye to the mixer. Say thanks, Uncle Lich. You sticky bitch. Orion, why are you suspiciously quiet? You having a crisis about me beating my meat live on stream? My gay robot. What? Alright, so. Next order of business. We'll make patties with that. It's a big fucking deal. I am, however, going to basically just crank the shit out of this, and we're going to let the cast iron heat up. It's going to take a minute. But we'll say hi to Casty. I call him Castiel, but that's kind of gay. Just let it get warm. Working on some other stuff? What? Flipping the stream? See, why can't I have lighting like this whenever I take fucking photos? Are you kidding me? Sheesh. I hate it here sometimes. Do a backflip? Maybe. Yeah, I know. There's something about queers and MX-5s. What's up, Ashy? Yeah, no, I feel ya. Like, I don't know, or I really don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. Like, it's one of those things, unless I'm like 100% fucking sure about it, I don't want to pull the trigger. Just because everything else that's going on right now. But I don't know. I gotta do something, dude. I gotta fucking make some sort of move. You know? Oh, I'll show you. I set this up yesterday before stream because I had to. In here, we have our very, very precious friends. Welcome to the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich we've been working on. This is a brine of pickle juice. Some water, some cayenne pepper, a little bit of adobo. Just basically just letting them sit in there and soak in it. Get them all nice and pickled up. This pan's gonna take a while to heat up, so. First gen RX-8s were so awful with their fucking thermostat. Anyway, Foud, would you like to do a backflip? I can't do a backflip, I'm wearing heels. I mean, maybe. I mean, they're not that big. They're like little booty heels. Anyway, so I'm just basically gonna wait for that to get pretty hot and make a cup of tea. Plug it in first. Anyone else want some tea? We got a lot of tea. Yeah, you learn that. These are like boots, though, so they're comfortable enough. I figured you did, you fucking horn dog. I'm gonna tell your partner, and they can watch. You know what? I guess we're just gonna have to do the bacon separate then. So I forgot to throw it in there. To be honest, we have enough fat content anyway, so. I know. It's been a long time since I've been able to bully you, so. I have to take every advantage I can get. Alright, what tea are we on tonight? When I say I'm serious about tea, I actually mean it. Yeah, I think what I'll probably do is I'll throw like a piece or two of bacon in there. That'll help get the pan lubricated. We'll form the patties, throw them in there. I need to season this first. All right, children, pay attention. Do not just form ground beef into patties, please, for the love of God. Worcestershire sauce. Hickory smoke powder. Onion salt. Cayenne pepper will make an appearance at this party. Adobo. And that should probably do it. I went with the lychee goju. That still needs a few minutes. Alright. Yeah, let's just mix this up here. Now, for a successful burgie, you don't want to fuck with the meat too much. You just want to get it formed. That's it. Boom. Pinch it in half. These are, I should probably do thirds. That's it.
7 hot dogs?
7,
No, burgers.
Good day.
Not hot dogs.
Is that high?
All right. Nice and flat, about palm size. If you want, hit it with the thumb indent. That'll help get the heat moving around proper. See? I told you, chat, I'm really good at working with meat with my hands. Done. All 3. Go ahead, there's your clip. Go ahead, put it on the internet. Keos is talking about beating his meat on the internet again. Fucking VTuber makes a joke about his penis. Yeah, just kidding. That shit's funny. I'm 12 years old. What do you want from me? Date canceled? That's alright. You want to come over for burgers, bud? Look, we can make our own kind of Yuki Tsunoda, Pierre Gasly thing, you know? It's not gay, they're just, 2 young guys, wild and crazy guys. Slab it up. Never mind. Yeah, nope, that's not good. That gets sealed back up. There will be no bacon on the burgers tonight. Cayenne pepper's not that spicy. It's just there to add a little bit of extra flavor. No bacon tonight, so we're going in raw. I didn't get anything together besides, like, literally lettuce. I do have some pretty decent cheese. Anyway, this is the moment we're listening for. Now, the important thing with cast iron is I'm just gonna fucking walk away. It's very important that you just fucking walk away. With cast iron, the way it works is you just let it go. Don't fuck with it, okay? You're like, oh, well, I don't want them to burn. Well, too bad. It's fucking cast iron. It'll cook itself, it'll sear itself, and when it's ready to go, it's fucking good. By the way, thanks to the knife, Em. Fucking works great, dude. Honestly, the best fucking under $20 knife I've fucked with. Jamie Oliver sucks. He puts fucking pepper jelly in his fucking fried rice. Now, you probably won't be able to see it. I'll try and bring it over if I can without destroying everything. Maybe we'll get a nice zoom, maybe? Okay, so we're gonna take a peek. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Okay, you notice how at the bottom there, you're starting to see a little bit of brown? That's good. Now, I don't want to flip them until it gets to the top. That's going to give us a nice, oh boy, oh dear, a nice meat schmedium. A nice schmedium. Let me see if I have any fancy cheese. I don't think I have any fancy cheese out and about right now, unfortunately. I have cheese that definitely won't fucking do anything. Alright, how do we feel about Swiss, chat? I have some Swiss that's at least open. Do we want to do Swiss? Swiss on the birds? It's either that or American, and I don't want to listen to people complain about, American cheese isn't cheese. Yes, it is. Shut the fuck up. Besides, I can reseal this. Paper plate down. Just to make sure we don't get any weird cross-contamination. I'll have to re-vacuum seal this when we're done. I haven't had Swiss cheese in a while. I'm not generally a huge Swiss cheese fan. I do like Emmentaler though, and Jarlsberg, but they're technically like not Swiss cheeses. They're like Americanized versions of it. No mushrooms in the house currently. I have some fucking dried shiitake mushrooms. That'll be not great. Also, I wouldn't recommend shiitake with this either. It overpowers the flavor on everything. Alright, excellent. We're starting to see browning up the sides. Give these a quick push down. And the good news is we're getting a little resistance, which is fabulous. And they've also pulled off. Flip them, look at that. Nice little crust forming. Not ready yet. It will let you know when it's ready. Don't force it. That's how you fucking rip and tear and everything falls apart. So, this boy can get some cheese. If you're impatient, you can call up your friend, Mr. Torch. But because there's all this grease and shit going on, I don't actually want to do that. That's how you start a grease fire. There used to be a user on Twitch by the name of, I think it was Gouda Doesn't Melt. I think they had one of the best usernames I've seen. Alright, these should be good. Yep. Beautiful. Cover, baby. Ah, fuck. Real quick, we toasting buns or no? Because we're gonna do toasted buns for the Chick-fil-A, John. We all know where the buns are anyway. Fuck you, you're adopted. Alright, so what I'll do after this is I'll let this cool down and then we'll get everything staged up for the fried chicken. I'm gonna have to fucking season that pan, which is gonna suck ding dongs. This one I can hit real careful. Alright, we're good. Now, you may be asking yourself, how did I get it? No, just kidding. That's fucking Talking Head song. You may be asking yourself, well, Kios, what are you going to put it on? If your answer to what do you put a burger on is like, oh, how about a Kaiser roll? I'm gonna have to ask you if you have a fucking pulse. I'm gonna drop the temp on this. I'm gonna really quick transfer these. to a paper plate. That's one gonna get kind of like the excess grease off of them because cast iron. If y'all want to take a look at these melty boys real quick. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna use 2 fucking pans. I'm not trying to play the hot oil cold pan or the cold oil hot pan game tonight. So we're gonna slide this bitch over here where it's gonna cool down and do its own fucking thing. This is gonna go somewhere else too. Now, Kaiser rolls are fucking disgusting. Let's get it through our heads, all right? You make this beautiful, cheesy, drizzly mess. You're gonna put it on a fucking Kaiser roll that's 3 times the size of the burger? Are you eating the burger or not? Well, for those of you that know what Danganronpa is, I'll hit you with it. No, you're wrong! Martin's fucking potato rolls, you idiot. Come on! For real though, these shits slap harder than fucking anything else in the universe. Are we doing like the Babish cross cut of the burger? While we're here, I also may as well get the sauce set up. Alright. Bottom layer, lettuce. Let's go. This for me. We'll make a dipping sauce because we're gonna fucking need it anyway, right? So, let's do that quick. Besides, those burgers need a minute to collect themselves. Enough. Settle yourself. Damn, just like me, huh? All over the place. No aim. Just fucking whipping that creamy shit around, huh? Whatever. I live to do dishes and laundry. And I was like this morning. Got it right on my shoe. Yeah, I'll be back in 25. You're gonna fucking miss it. Yeah, pretzel buns you can definitely make. Like, I've made them before. It's just a lot of effort, you know? What else goes in this? Well, honestly, it's pretty simple. Pretty much it, kids. Garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, mayonnaise, and ketchup. Wow, whoopee-doo, eh? If you want to get really fancy, you could hit this with a little bit of horseradish. Then you have bloomin' onion dipping sauce. But pretty simple. I only have white onions around. If anything with this, I do red onions because the Swiss is going to be super powerful. And then we can use this for the Chik-fil-A sandwich later. Alright, am I cutting this shit in half or not? Bam, there you go. Burgers, from scratch. Fucking easy peasy. That is of my face. No one wants to see that. They would like to see the burger. Bring it up close for y'all. She's very nice. She's very light. She's very hearty. Save those two for later. But yeah, I'll give this a trim. And the answer is... Ooh, she ain't holding together so well. But looks like a nice medium, probably on, hey now. Medium well. Just a little pink in there, but not very much. My hair out of my face. Not pretty good. It's a nice sirloin burger. The sauce complements the cheese. The lettuce is crunchy. No. Look, just because I'm American doesn't mean I'm a psychopath. Legally. You should eat real food, Makoto. Right now, you're the living embodiment of why Braden have bad day. Oh, only eat Cheeto and apple. Anyway, that was fucking delicious. Alright. So the fun thing is I can keep literally most of this out. Have to wipe down the counter. I need to re-vacuum seal the cheese. Tough turn of phrase there. But, in the meantime, y'all want some chicken sandwiches? Yes, apples are healthy, but not enough calories for one human to survive on for a day. Dingus. Alright, I'm gonna start putting some heat into this front pan. Very, very little amount of oil. I don't like full deep frying things because I don't trust these shitty stoves. So I'd rather flick over. Hey, yo! He handling out to Fire Horse. Super appreciated, homie. Damn, we getting started for next month already? Sheesh! We already have one instant win in place for next month. That is Beef Wellington. Do you here for them fried chicken sandwiches? Let's go, baby. Alright, how do I want to do this? You know what? We'll double bowl it. We'll bowl it. Alright. It's gonna be wet hand, dry hand season in the house again. Damn, son. Matrix dodging and shit. Alright, so. What I'm gonna do is gonna bring out the one thing that everybody wants from me, and that is my nut milk. That's right. You can also have Kio's nut milk. It's just silk cashew. That's what I prefer. Wet hand, dry hand. A little bit of that in there. And hell, I forgot I bought that lettuce a month ago. Nobody look at this. Look, I've been very busy and out of my mind. Alright, what do you want from me? Not just any old flour, self-rising flour. This gives it that little extra puff that I want it to have. It'll get nice and crispy. So, throw a little bit of that on the ground. Fuck up all of my black clothing because I have to. And now we wait. Bakura, where's the nut milk clip? Son, show me the tip on the almond. Alright, for those of you that don't know about frying shit, we're gonna have a quick discussion. Same thing with anything else kind of grease fire. Rule number 1. Even though I am in the kitchen, I don't, in a time of crisis, remember if it's baking soda or baking powder that puts out grease fires. You know what does? Just throw a fucking towel on it. Or, if you have it, lid. Just throw a lid on it. Put aluminum foil over it. Don't throw it in the fucking sink. Fire extinguisher. Hey, yo. Alright, the easy way, just be careful with this. Check if your oil's hot enough. Drip a little bit of water into it. If it immediately spatters back, temperature's good. If it doesn't, still not hot enough. Yeah, same thing with cast iron. You want it hot. You want it to sizzle when it goes in. Otherwise, what you're doing is putting your chicken in just oil. It's grossing out. I'm gonna send you the funniest thing I have done in ages, Orion. I hope you enjoy it. I sent this to Poppy as a joke. It is probably the most chaotic energy I've produced in months. Alright, we're getting tinkling. Tinkling's good. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Like I said, I'll be honest, I'm not perfect in the kitchen. I am not professionally trained. I've just spent a lot of time in the kitchen. I don't remember if it's baking soda or baking powder, and if you're like throwing me into a fire situation, I'm not gonna risk it. All I have to do is go down here, pan. Fucking, you know what? You don't have the proper lid? Take another pan. I have pans right here. Just fucking throw it on, walk away. It'll smother itself out. Trust me. Be not afraid, my child. I've been cooking for like almost 20 years now. For those of you that are wondering, I'll just give you the audio for this.
Can't talk right now, I'm drinking piss.
Yo, what up, Chunk? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Hey, you want a burger, mate? Got some Swiss boys here. They're sirloin. We fresh ground it, so probably somewhere between 75-25, 80-20. They're medium to medium well, a little bit more than I wanted to. I just wanted to make sure everything was all good together. I made some special sauce as well. A little bit of mayonnaise, ketchup, adobo. This will be good because we're making fried chicken next. Well, Chik-fil-A sandwiches. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go toast a fucking bun. Would you believe that up until 2 years ago I didn't own a toaster? Because guess what? Up until 2 or 3 years ago, I didn't own a toaster. Alright, I'm gonna take this potato roll. I'm just gonna hit it with the bagel setting so it only toasts the insides. Ah, it's fucking backwards. Shit ass! Third time's fucking charm. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we're gonna play my favorite game. It's called Hide the Sausage. I need a volunteer. I know Orion's here. I know Imp is here. So, either of you two find Specimen would step up. Oh, sorry, wrong game. We're playing Wet Hand, Dry Hand. My apologies. It's one of my favorite kitchen games. It keeps your hands nice and dry and wet. Beyond that, so I'm going to shift this over here so I'm not dripping like raw juices all over everything. We have our chicken that has been brining in a mixture of pickle juice, water, and a couple of other things. I didn't bother trimming the fat because fuck it. So, it's a whole chicken thigh. Drabble this into the milk. And then, I'm going to put it into the self-rising flour, keeping one hand wet and one hand dry. So, self-rising flour, like I said, is definitely going to help puff this up nice. I forgot to season this, so we'll do this the second time around. We will have one plain-ass white person special fried chicken, and then I'll do one that doesn't suck. Alright, so, as usual, away. Always, when introducing stuff into the hot oil, lay away. Now, because I have done fuck this shit up, and give it the white person special, I am going to season this flour. Thankfully, I did season the brine earlier, so it should be pretty okay. I'll just have to do these one at a time. Now, basically, you're just waiting for gold and fucking brown. Pretty fucking simple, am I right? Now I'm gonna take my dry hand, mix up this flour a little bit. Probably need some salt and pepper. Yeah, we'll be good for round 2. All right. So, let's just hand off. Any questions, concerns, or controversies so far? Also, we're gonna have a fucking discussion now. So, it's a Chick-fil-A sandwich. It's gonna have pickles on it. Oh, where's the cucumber? Well, I mean, do you see this little bulge right here? No. So, starting to get golden brown, I'm gonna lightly flick a little oil across the top of this to help the flour stick. And gonna flippy do. So it looks pretty decent on this side. Looks pretty okay. I'm a big fan of multiple flips. I'd rather take my time and make sure everything's cooked all the way through and cooked evenly, as opposed to just going for the gusto. I'll set that one aside because it's probably gonna taste like shit because there's no seasoning on it. But like, you know, whatever. The oil is probably right around 350 to 360, which is the appropriate temperature for chicken. Well, my buns are pretty fucking toasty. A little bit too toasty, if I do say so myself. We'll put them aside here. It'll be fine. What I will do, though, as we are frying something, is going to take the rest of these paper plates, make a little bed of paper towels, because we want to drain it. I'm not trying to shit myself within the next 20 minutes, unless someone's paying for the cleanup. That'll sit there for now. Flick a little more over the top here. Just want to be gentle, make sure I'm not splishing and splashing. Yep, that's still pretty light. Let that sit for a little bit longer. You all need fucking therapy. And you don't pay me enough to be your therapist. Another one bites the dust. Alright, this will be time for another flip. I just want to get the color all the way through. I'm going to make sure it's nice and crispy. There we go. Calm it down. It also helps if you yell at the hot oil, I've found. Thankfully, I've been doing this enough. I know roughly where the temperature should be. A little on the high side, but whatever. It's the first time I've done like just fried chicken thighs in a very hot minute, so I'd rather it be overdone than underdone. You have to tell my blood sugar's a little low, a little shaky. There we go, much better. Also, it's really hot in this fucking leather jacket. Alright. I'm gonna let you know this bad boy's fucking done. Take this out, it's going dry over here. By the way, we're like almost done, so like, when y'all animals is like, oh, I gotta go out and eat. By the way, I fucking made a goddamn delicious ass meal this fucking fast. 2 of them, in fact. Wet hand. Dry hand. Do you count Final Fantasy XIV as being busy? Wasn't there like wasn't there housing auctions today or something like that? And play away. This one should have a significant bit amount of flavor there. All right, so I'm gonna dump this brine. It's gross. Rinse these handy wandies off. I love how I say Final Fantasy XIV and everyone perks up. Listen, I know my target audience. It's people that like to have background noise up while they're fucking crafting in Final Fantasy XIV. Alright? I know my fucking wheelhouse. I do not deviate. Alright, top coat is set. Do Chick-fil-A sandwiches have cheese on them? I don't know. I don't support those fucking domestic terrorists. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Hey, by the way, now that this is dried off, I'll show you. Look at that. Nice golden brown. How crunchy it is. Self-rising flour, y'all. Beautiful. I mean, frying anything is never healthy, but like, you know, I'm trying my best here, okay? Kind of oil, just canola. Peanut oil has the best flavor. It's also expensive as fuck. Just regular ass canola oil. Because like, I actually use canola oil on my strop for keeping the knives sharp. Because it's a neutral flavor. I do, when I'm like actually straight up honing knives or sharpening them via whetstone, I do have some food grade actual knife oil. This shit fucking slaps for doing that. But I specifically also need it for this cleaver because it's non-treated. It's just literally raw carbon steel. Don't mind me accidentally stabbing myself. Thankfully, my skin is pretty durable. Give this chickie another flip. Make sure there's no air trapped underneath it, because that'll make it freak out. You can tell there's a little bit of moisture still coming out of it, though. Just watch the little tracer roll around. Yo, Luna. Look at what thing? The chicken or me? Oh, the knife? Yeah, it's from Almazan's Kitchen. The knife board actually. Imp gifted us this bad boy, the Babish 6.5-inch Santoku. It's like under 20 bucks. This thing's fucking razor sharp. I pulled it out of the box, hit it with the strop a couple of times. Fucking fabulous. I have a heavy boning knife from Husk. Xenos gifted us this Global Chef's knife. This thing is the fucking sharpest knife I've fucked with. Like, literally, it is a goddamn fucking finely honed machine. And the Schmidt Bros knife is just like my general all-purpose type deal. I have another knife block over there, but those knives are 10, 15 years old, and they weren't really anything special at the time. And my college roommates have used the fuck out of them, so. Turn this off. Luna, you swinging through for Dan? This is tile, actual tile in my shitty apartment. So that's just industrial strength adhesive holding that up because, yeah, fuck that. All right, so we'll cool this off. We'll put together our hate-free Chick-fil-A sandwich, and we'll have that. Two bad beefy boys over here. So I can get y'all close up. This is dessert. Alfina's gonna come in and yell at me. Why are you not wearing clothes again? Sorry, Alfina. Well, I got leftover burgers. We made some sirloin burgers from, like, literally from scratch by hand. We got some Chick-fil-A sandwiches. I had these brining in the fridge since last night with some sweet and... sorry. Anyway, I'm circling back to this one. Ondor. Pickles. Our options tonight are sweet and sour, or not sweet and sour, fuck me, bread and butter, Or bread and butter. Bread and butter is a great pickle. Andor, can you not fuck with the camera, please? Anyway. Anyway, we're gonna ditch the Claire jacket. It's slimy on the inside. Besides, it's taste test time. But first, while we wait, we still have like another minute or two. I'll bring y'all a treat. It's not my ass. Alright, friends, get your clipping buttons ready. Here she is. Here she is. Acrobatic noodle. Wait. My kisses. Furball. It is you. See, look right there. What? Oh goodness. Long noodle. Andor, could you try not headbutting the tripod? This is like a fucking circus. Althena, help. There's animals and fried chicken everywhere. I don't know what to do anymore. Careful now. Careful now, child. That's not a soldier. Alright, I'm gonna put the ferret back and we'll put the Chick-fil-A hate-free sandwich together. Alright, did I miss anything? No help, never any help. Of course, I call people out constantly. Poppy's probably chilling in here too, unless he's streaming. Alright, so, do it again. Me and my fat, juicy eggs. Also, speaking of other knives, shoutouts to our personal carry, ZT-03, ZT-030 TS. If you've watched NCIS, you've seen this knife before. Alright. Lechuga. There you go. Dope. I need something to watch in the background. Tell them to hurry up. Alright. One massive fried chicken thigh. Pickles. Am I cutting this in half or nah? We getting a cross section? Leave that up to you. Y'all have like 30 seconds to figure it out. Ooh. My shoulder still isn't fucking fully healed from my motorcycle crash. Feel it. There's something that's impinged up in here somewhere. It's not painful, just clicky. Yeah, okay, let's cut her. Unfortunately, this bun is a little bit over toasted, but I should be able to make some magic happen. There we go. There's one half of a delicious fried chicken sandwich. There you go, Clippers Anonymous, get to it. Actually, where the fuck's my phone? Let me tell you something, pendejo. It's good, and no one will ever be able to convince me that chicken breast is better than chicken thighs. Hell, Luna, do you want to tell the folks what's better, breasts or thighs? No, what's impossible anymore is not eating my fucking hair. Also, I'm gonna slide in here while I'm live. If y'all don't know Alfina, that's not plugged in. If y'all don't know Alfina, definitely check her out. Head mod, video editor, just absolutely wonderful person. She's been doing a lot of work with St. Jude. She actually has a couple days left to try and hit her goal. And if she does, I think she's like $200 away or something like that. She has to do a level 1 Aura Omega run in 15, and I would like to see her suffer for once as opposed to me. While we're at it, if you don't know Luna, Luna's a pretty cool person on the internet, running an interactive art gallery on Twitch. And she has a good friend, Devious, who... Devious is really cool. Called me a good boy. It made me feel things. Anyway, check out those fine creators. Highly, highly recommend. Back to the kitchen. All right, so that was dinner. Not the easiest or the healthiest, but pretty fucking good, right? Any questions, concerns on this? This shit's easy as fuck, right? It's better than ramen, right? Oh boy. Someone telling me I'm a good boy at 3 in the morning. Nah, Devious is great. It's really cool to kind of see your workflow as well. It's nice to just have, like, organic conversation through creation. Like, that's the fun thing. Like, I enjoy, like, when Alfina and I work together on stuff, and we're going to be again in a little bit, just, like, the organic kind of workflow of just, like, bouncing ideas back and forth naturally is just... It's so fucking underrated. Like, it's so much more different than the concept of just, like, I'm going to commission you for art. Here's what I want. And it's like, all right, here you go. So, the burger isn't... To be honest, the fried chicken is going to more than likely be worse than the burger. Just because you're basically boiling it in fat. It's not really good for your cholesterol. The burger, red meat, probably not super healthy, but it was, it was good quality. It's actually, it's what I use for fajitas. I just basically took one of these out of the freezer and just kind of let it defrost. It's just sirloin. It's pretty good quality sirloin. Just cubed it up and threw it in the fucking meat grinder. Not horrendous, but I'm gonna tell you that the bun with the mayonnaise, with the fucking sugar and the fried flour, probably not healthier. Anyway. Yeah, I've got a vacuum machine. Hold up. Cock me on a dais. I actually picked this up from fucking Jeff Bezos hellhole.com. It's an Innova. I think I paid like 40 or 50 bucks for this. But it is super fucking heavy duty. Tabs down on both sides. Nice thick seal. It has a vacuum and seal where it automatically does it. A just regular seal for the bottom. And you can pulse it out like if you're doing marinades or something like that. Which is pretty cool. I actually have to use it to reseal the Swiss cheese. It's a chunky boy. It was like 40, 50 bucks, but it's definitely worth the investment. Because I had like a $20 one and it lasted maybe 9 months, 10 months. This one's going on year 2 now, I think. Oh, dude, literally, like, I bought my my mom and stepdad one for Christmas. Well, technically, it was 2 years ago. And what had happened was, Amazon didn't fucking deliver the one that I ordered, and I was like, all right, well, just replace it. And then a week later, it shows up after the one that was supposed to be there, 2-day shipping showed up. So I was like, I have a spare one. I can't return it. I can't use it. Christmas gift. And my mom, she's a fickle woman. You can ask my dad. He's still in chat. I'm not sure if he's awake, but she's a fickle woman, and she uses it constantly. She's like, this is great. We're not throwing out meat anymore. Like, I can pre-portion meals. I can vacuum seal stuff and send it with your brother and sister. Yeah, I have siblings in case you didn't get that memo a while ago. To be honest, the only other kitchen supply store I trust is down in Chinatown. And, like, I live in Philly, but, for me to go to the restaurant supply store down there, it's like a whole fucking day of planning. And then it's right next to Bonchon, so I have to eat at Bonchon, and I get really fat, and then I have to poop, and it's like a whole fucking rigmarole I'm not ready for, Anyway, do we want to wrap this up in like 5-10 minutes? Y'all got like 5-10 minutes of questions, comments, concerns, and then we'll see what the multiplayer situation looks like. If not, I'll do some Chrono Cross for a little bit. Cut her up, you sleep. No. Here, if you look closely, there's actually holes, too. Let's go, buddy. We got a shout out for our boy Poppy. Did some excellent work last night for survivors, raising some money for basically abuse, programs for abuse survivors and recoverers. I know a lot of us in this community have had, needed, or used services like that, so big ups on that. If not, I'll fucking do it myself. But yeah, we have. You want a burger? I made burgies. A little Swiss cheese sirloin burgie. Huh? You want some fried chicken? Nice little Chik-fil-a sandwich. Do you want this? I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep serving. I'm just gonna keep putting up it as an option until someone tells me no. Yes, Alfina. Ayo, let's go. Yo, what up, Beach? Welcome home. I forgot, you had work. Well, my dear, if you're hungry, I have some nice sirloin burgers. This one has Swiss. Or you can have a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Some fried chicken thighs. I got some special sauce. I have tongs that are not quite dirty. A nice kick save with the boot. Oh, I'm wondering why there's like a chunk of the surface missing from my boot, and I realize that's exactly where I shift on the motorcycle. Yeah, that makes sense. The hamburger steak set meal? I was thinking about it. But yeah, reminder. So, this month, well, June's cooking votes are open. I think we have one instant cash in already. We're gonna do some sort of beef Wellington sometime in the month if I can find tenderloin that's not $8 billion fucking dollars. At the behest of our friends over at SkyTech, I offered it back to them, and they said, "Yeah, sure, all right, we'll do it." But yeah, feel free, fucking let her rip. I've heard of results. I don't know exactly what they are. You have a complete Hawkeye collection? Yo, let's go. Yeah, I've heard, this week was like really big. There's what Comic-Con going on and Fanime, I think, and something else. MomoCon, thank you. I don't know much about Animazement, but I completely forgot MomoCon was a thing. I haven't been in the con mood, and my Kuja cosplay isn't done. So I need to alter it a bit because the like waist cinch doesn't work properly. It doesn't fit my weird ass body, and I also I need to figure out a solution to the whole undergarment situation, because if I don't find a way to cover it up, you can see literally everything, like exact details and like specifications. So as much as I don't care, it's not the correct thing to do in public. Also, I don't want to walk around all day with people staring at my penis. Weird as that sounds. But I'd rather not, you know? Especially if there are minors around. We don't need any more for that. So, here's the tricky bit. It's literally just fabric strip, ties. The only option, realistically, is like, I guess I could tuck it, but like, I'm not trying to do that all day. And the other option would be like a dancer's belt type deal, but like I know all those have very big sides and it'll stick out, like, you know, dancer's belt gaff type thing. Yes, I know, I spent time in the drag community for a bit. Maybe the issue is just like there's like full visibility from here to here. Hold on, interesting message. Hey D, are you still in the chat? Alfina. I need one of you two to respond. Potentially both. How quick can you learn to commentate? No, AMG. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about next. Here, you know what? I'll pull it out. Hold on, I'm having a moment. I did such a good job of organizing all my cosplay, I don't know where I put it. Hold up. Alright, deductions have led me to believe it's in the closet. Maybe I'm just fucking losing it? I think I had it out because I was working on it and I just, at this point in time, I'm having a stroke. I know, everyone, this is your time to laugh at me talking about how much time I spent cleaning up and organizing the apartment and I can't just find the one thing I'm actually, like, actively working on. Ugh. What in the fuck? Don't fuck smash my boat! Where the fuck did you put it? Alright. It was not where it technically belonged. Anyway. Anyway, this is the amount of space I have to work with. It's not very much. It's not very much at all. Luna, I think from the pictures I've seen of you on the internet, this is a little bit less than what your coverage is. So yeah, I have that amount of space to work with for Kuja. So it presents a bit of a problem. Yeah, I do know about that old school trick, Nix. It's the issue of I'd have to do a lot of experimenting with it because I'm not sure if, like, I'd probably have to use something a little bit thicker, and I don't want, like, it's good if we get away from the definition bit, but I also don't want, like, is that Shrek's head in your pants type deal. Look at Kios connecting people again. I will deal with that shit. Anyway, I'm gonna start cleaning up. We'll get everything set up. I'll introduce you to I will introduce you to our baby dishwasher. I've named it Key Ryan because it's the same size as Orion and Keyjit the keyboard cat, and they're both kind of robot things. So, there's that. I'll finish munching on the sandwich too. Got this away. I'm also going to do the smart adult thing and move the very expensive and delicate cosplay out of the fucking kitchen first. Yeah, I do like that idea though. I probably maybe tights, like some like sturdier tights probably. Just kind of like bunch it up and make it disappear. The other thing I'm thinking is probably a little bit of double-sided tape here and there to keep everything up, because if it, like, the main issue with tucking is if it gets tucked, there's really nothing holding that up. Like, I have abs, but like there's nothing to tie it to that actually holds everything up. So like, it solves one problem, but it definitely creates another. You know what they say, modern problems require modern solutions. Also, fuck Dave Chappelle though, for real. I'm not punching down. Dave, you make fucking $50 million a year and you're still making horribly transphobic jokes. What the fuck, my guy? Thought you were cool. Guess you're not. Alright, so I have my pile of very sharp and delicate precision machinery that needs to go in the dishwasher, including this. So we'll play a game where we guess the size of the dishwasher. I need to also get all that out of there. The fat should be fine. I just don't want like fucking random. I don't want to have to disassemble a dishwasher to pull fucking raw meat out of it. Like look, I spend too much time disassembling that fucking thing anyway, so I'd rather not have to do it and then like get fucking waist deepening on the product. Hey yo, can you link me that? I mean, like that kind of shit doesn't bother me at all. I mean, so all right, let's get the dishwasher up and in. We'll get that loaded. That gives y'all extra time for cooking and cleaning questions as we get through this. This needs to get a wash. I need to free up a little bit of space. Anyway, I hope everyone's excited for this dishwasher. It's the cutest fucking thing you've ever seen. Actually, I need to pull the parts out of this before this goes in. I'm just gonna leave it uncapped. Fuck. Uncapped. Look, uncapped subathon. That's the base plate. Base plate's fine. How are babies made? Well, Larry, it depends. Are you Catholic? Yeah, B, shoot me just find it on Amazon or something, shoot me a link. Anyway, everyone say hi to Origen, the baby dishwasher. For those of you that are too poor or live in an apartment too small to have an actual dishwasher, yeah, dope. Remind myself to be very careful with that, because it's a fucking double-edged blade. Bless, homie. It's, fabric tape, go! It's about 17 by 18 by about 17. It's pretty tiny. Like, I can't put full-size pans in it, but it's really good for getting the stains out of Tupperware and like really greasy shit I don't want to wash by hand. It's also way more efficient than hand washing. Straight up, I put like 4 liters of water in it and it can do an entire 2 or 3 days worth of dishes. Yeah, it's about 17 cubes, about a sewing machine case, roughly. I don't know if anyone, there's like maybe 2 people in chat that know roughly how big a sewing machine is. This was the best self-indulgent purchase I've made all year, because the amount of time and energy and mental health breaks it gives me is well worth whatever the cost of it was. But it holds a bit. To be honest, these were originally designed for like RVs and campers and like motorhomes and shit like that. Like small little vacation cabins. It does have like a hookup for water, but decorative low-flow sink does not garner me access to that, so I have to fill it manually so everyone can laugh at me still being poor. I'm like poor plus. Anybody else want to hop in? I think that's it. I can wash the rest of this shit by hand. I'm not going to eat this. It's basically all mayonnaise. I'll let that soak, though. Yeah, so those are actually really like super neat beef, and they're also super inexpensive nowadays. Like I saw one that can literally do a bunch of cool things. You know, like actually really nice, for like 100, 150 bucks. Yeah, exactly, like 100, 150 bucks. Alfina, I saw your comment, but like, shitty old laptop, I can't figure out what the hell it was. Can you loop me back into that? Oh, feel free to clip this and send it to Orion. Just so he knows I still think about them, you know. they leave me for months alone, I purchased my own Orion. Oh, okay, end of week. All right. I will let you know. I would obviously, if I can get D to do it, I would. You know, it takes load off your work, and D did a lot of the work for it. So D will definitely be my first choice on that one. No offense, I love you very much, and you're always my commentator. But D did put in the time. But if he can't make it or doesn't want to, you know, the door is obviously open to you. We work very well together. At least you get to stuff this one.
I know where you live.
Yeah, if D wants it, D can get it. Not like get it, but like D can commentate the run. I'd honestly rather have him do the run. He's just like, I have no interest in it, and I just kind of threw it up somewhere. All right, you heard it here. New to the schedule. June 5th at, I think, 10:30 Eastern Time. We will be on twitch.tv/bmarie. We are going to be doing a podcast regarding VTubers, talking about VTubers on Twitch. The following night, which will be a Monday at 6:30 p.m., we will be on Games Done Quick, showcasing Final Fantasy 15 active menu glitch, which means see you there. But yeah, this thing's super cool. It has a bunch of modes. It has standard, quick. Standard's like a 69, nice, minute wash. Quick is 29. Economy is 59. Strong, I think, is like 79 and uses an extra liter of water. And then there's a fruit one. There's a fruit option. You can wash your fruits, like me. And that bad boy is like, I think it's like 24 minutes, but it's cold water, and it comes with like a cute little fruit basket. I haven't used it because I like the taste of pesticides, and Monsanto has those delicious plant cummy wummies, ooh woo woo. Nah, but for real, fuck Monsanto. Fucking greedy bastards. Yeah, it does. It has a fruit washing option. So if you have a special fruit in your life that gets a little dirty, ta-da! Anybody got a basket? It's got a cute little fruit basket. I remember watching Fruits Basket growing up. Yeah, have another horrible joke. But yeah, it makes like the cutest chirping noises. Oh, and it has a drying function, which is nice, which can go for up to like 72 hours if you're a lazy fucking piece of shit like me sometimes. Where like every hour it'll just circulate warm air through it, so like your shit doesn't, you know, come out gungy. Still hungry. Still thirsty. That whole sentence. Yeah, true. Alright, we'll do this. I'll get the vacuum sealer out. We'll seal up some food, and then we'll go. Who do we have for multiplayer? Are we, like, ready to go? Also, Kios Flex in the chat? What the fuck, bruh? It makes happy noises when it's full. Alright, that's pretty much it. Actually, fuck the vacuum sealer. It's a little bit of cheese. Let's fucking eat that shit later. Alright, questions, concerns. Nah, just don't. Congrats for telling me how to take care of my own fucking cast iron pans. Like I don't already know. Sheesh. The nerve of some people. Don't ever throw your cast iron pans in the fucking washing machine or the dishwasher. Now Castiel gets hit with I buy shitty bulk salt. It's basically one step smaller than rock salt. Hot water, very coarse salt, scrub. That's it. But once a year I do strip it down. I give it a good soap and water wash, and then I just reseal it. It's good. You don't want to, like, people are like, oh, I haven't washed my cast iron pan in 20 years. Like, I mean, I guess that's cool or whatever, but, like, I like to make sure that, like, there's not a lot of bunch of weird shit baked into it, you know? Just trying to not be a scuzzball for once in my life. Alright, so we'll put Chrono Cross on the schedule for later, I think. Yeah, but we could do golf. Did anyone ping the Discord? Now I'm just talking shit. Alright, we good to go? Do we call it here for the Femboy Feast Part 2? Because I'm pretty much done. I just gotta throw shit in the fridge. Dishwasher ASMR. Alright, we'll call it here. I'll hit y'all over on the other side and we'll transition, and I need a couple minutes to break down.
All right, friends and familiars, that's going to be it for Femboy Feast Part 2. Knocked out the Chick-fil-A sandwich and some burgers from scratch. So I appreciate y'all hanging around, and I appreciate all the support when it comes to voting for this and letting me do my thing in the kitchen. We'll give you the quick rundown, as per usual. If you're subbed, you're gifting subs, you get something off the Throne wish list, make sure you're in the Discord so you can kind of toss a vote on for what it is you want me to cook. If you missed any of the previous ones or any of the other streams, definitely check out the YouTube, pretty much an archive of anything that's worth watching. We'll thank our friends over at Skytech for hooking us up with some of the streaming tech to make this shit work. And of course, there's the Throne wish list with which you can buy victory for these cooking streams. But appreciate it. That's going to call it for this segment. We're going to hit a Be Right Back. If you're subbed, cool. You get to see my Be Right Back screen. If you're not, I'm basically just going to run some ads so they don't show up later while I'm not doing anything. So, bear with us. We'll be right back. I got to break down. Specifically for the subs, I love you the most. Nah, I'm just kidding. All right, I'm going to break down the camera shit. Did anyone ping the Discord for multiplayer?